As authors, we never want to rely solely on the income that we are making from our books to pay our bills and to live our lives. We want to make sure we have multiple streams of revenue. And so in this ongoing series, I'm giving you ways that authors can bring in additional streams of revenue to make sure that no matter the highs or lows of your book royalty income, you are covered when it comes to protecting your life and your family. One of the ways that I really like to bring in a little extra money is by upsells. Now, we've talked a lot about this over in our playlist, which I will link down below, on direct book sales. This is where you are selling your books directly through your website, and you are going to do some upsells to get a couple of extra bucks on every sale or most of the sales that you are doing. So go watch those episodes. I'll actually link those down below because that's a really good fleshed out episode on this. And once you've seen that, then come back here and finish watching this one. So an upsell is when you are selling a product, and when they go to checkout, it also says, hey, do you want to add this on? Do you want to add this to your cart? It's usually a little something. It's not going to be too expensive, but we know that pennies add up, dollars add up, right? One of my favorite upsells is when I am selling a book on my website, I am also offering, hey, do you want this pretty customized poster or this pretty customized bookmark with character art so that you can add it on for $1 and get this really special piece of artwork. I've also done upsells with customized tees related to my book. My debut novel, Golden, had a customized tee that I designed with a tea maker that is still available today. And when people bought my Golden trilogy or my first book in my Golden series, I said, hey, do you also want to add on this customized tea so you can taste the book while you're reading it? And that was a really great upsell. It could have been a standalone product, but it was just something small that they added onto it so that I could make a couple of extra bucks. So upsells, very helpful, and not just specific to selling things from your website. You can do upsells at book signings and book events as well. So like I said, you're going to have little swag items, little tiny things that they can add onto that. You may even want to do like digital products. So if you're selling a book, you can say, hey, there is a bonus novella that you could buy from Amazon or Barnes & Noble or wherever. But since you bought this, do you just want to add it on for 99 cents and I'll just send it to you? Like, you don't have to buy the whole thing. Or this is a print copy of this. Usually this costs $5, but do you want it for $3? Whatever works for you. Tiny upsells, saying you're already doing this. How about just a little bit more? This is the equivalent of when you go to the store and they say, do you want to round up for charity? Do you want to round up for this cause? Do you want to round up for a tip for us? You're just saying, do you want to bump it up just a little bit? So you're looking for small products. Now, I really like bookmarks for this. This is a really easy one to do, but when you're doing bookmarks, you cannot just have it of your book cover. Nobody's going to buy that. That is a marketing thing, not a swag thing. So you have to know the difference, and we talk about this in that other episode I'm going to link for you. You have to make sure it's not marketing. Don't make them pay for marketing. You're having them pay for some kind of really good swag. So this has to have a map on it. It has to have character art on it. It has to have something of value to your readers and some kind of connection to your book. Something bookish, something pretty, something that is specific to your book, but you do not want to have it as marketing materials with like just your book cover on it or your social media links or whatever. This is an art piece. This is something that is elevated from that. So bookmarks are really great. You can add on customized tees. You can add on customized Funko Pops. You can add on posters. You can add on banners. You can do anything as an upsell. And again, this can be digital too. It can be a digital novella. It could be bonus scenes. It could be whatever. You could literally say, hey, this is an exclusive bonus scene. It is 30 pages long. Do you want to add this on for 25 cents? 25 cents. You can't get it anywhere else. It's not available anywhere else, but you can add this on for 25 cents for this bonus scene. And every time somebody buys it, you are then getting a quarter, and quarters add up to dollars, and dollars add up to a lot of extra pocket change laying around. Have you ever collected your change from your bags or from your house or wherever and taken it to the bank and had them count it up? $50, $60, $70 later worth of change. That makes a big impact. So your upsells do not have to be expensive. You don't have to say, hey, buy this $60 thing, buy this $3 thing. It can literally be, this is a 25-cent thing, this is a 50-cent thing. Do you want to add it on? And when they do, those things start to add up. It will seem small at first, but trust me, over the years, that really adds up to being able to buy a new book cover, to being able to go on vacation, to being able to buy yourself a meal, whatever. There's a lot that can add up with those small upsells. So start thinking, what can you do in terms of upsells for online sales and for in-person events? Now, when you do these things, I highly recommend you do not sell them individually. You cannot get this bookmark unless you buy this book. You cannot get this figurine of the character unless you buy the omnibus. You cannot get these things unless you do this. You don't get the bonus scene unless you buy a copy. And then make it cheap, make it easy. Make it whatever is going to give you just a tiny bit of profit, and let those things add up. And the more you do this and the more specific and special you get with these, the more popular it becomes on social media, so more people want it, so they show up for these things. Upsells are amazing for businesses. And I talk about this in business a lot, not just author life. I have videos on this over on the main channel. Upsells have changed my business. I am able to upsell courses. I'm able to upsell mentorships, and I'm able to upsell really high ticket products and low ticket products. And all those things have allowed me to pay my bills and to thrive in my life. So upsells, very, very, very helpful. And if you can get artwork, if you can get the characters involved, if you can get maps, if you can get something pretty that's going to be like, let me show this on social media, that is going to make or break your success with this. So start listing things you can do as an upsell. Start with one, see how it goes, build from there. If one doesn't work, that's okay. Do something else. These are upsells. These are small things that you are trying, and you can put these in rotation, or you can have these as full-time upsell things. It can always be this, or this quarter, this is the upsell we're offering. You have so much flexibility within this, and you can do it connected to a book series, all of our book series. It can be one upsell period across the board, or specific upsells connected to each individual book or each individual purchase that they are making from you. So drop your questions about upsells. Go watch that other episode. Very good, very in-depth, very helpful. And I actually show you how to set it up from the technical perspective so that on your website, you can just very easily set that up, set it and forget it, and make extra money as people are buying books from your website. Super easy to do. And I show you on screen how to do those things in that series, so make sure you go check that out. And this is an ongoing series. I have so many ideas for additional revenue streams for authors. I have episodes out. There are more episodes coming. There is no end in sight because there's so many ways that you can be making money as an author aside from your writing and aside from your book royalties. So check out the full series and let me know, how many more of these ideas do you want? What types of ideas that you want? Let me know what types of things you want me to lean into, because this could be an all day, every day, for the rest of our lives series. So drop what you need me to help you with the most, and I will do so. And stay tuned for daily videos helping you navigate the world of authorship, from your writing to your marketing to your publishing, to make sure that this is your most profitable year ever with the least amount of stress, overwhelm, and time commitment on your content creation. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.